Okay, so here is a metal house, and tell us about this house, Holly.
Okay, the house, I bought it at the Doll Club show and sale, but the furniture inside is mine when I was a child, and I kept the furniture.
So you had a house similar to this
Yeah, I
when you
had
were
a house
younger.
similar, yes.
Okay, give it a quick spin. So these metal houses are very popular, and they are, you can flat pack them, you can take out the little tabs and flat pack them when you have to ship it. And there were lots of these made, but it's hard to find one without rust, and you can see that the roof has a bit of a dent to it. That happens with these houses. Okay. So we're looking in the little kid's bedroom, and you see some of the furniture there, and the lithograph, or the prints on the wall. This is the Disney house. You can see, obviously, there's Donald Duck. Okay, so what's really neat about some of these plastic toys, well, some are solid and nothing moves. Some of them, like this little toilet, the seat actually goes up and down. We're moving over into the mums and dads room. Have these flowers, and it's printed right on, and that's actually how some of these came. Those are the nicer pieces other than just the solid plastic. And look at the fabulous little family. Now we're looking in the living room. And this dollhouse has the bigger furniture. Sometimes you'll find with these metal dollhouses that the furniture is really, really small. But this one fits the scale of the house way better. And now into the kitchen. And you've got a fridge in the back that opens. We need to fill it up with food. This is the garage. And the two other pieces that we have is a dresser, a tall boy dresser, but you see what I mean. This one is molded and nothing moves on it. Still a nice piece. And here is a sewing machine. So overall, a very beautiful piece. And the fact that it was Holly's when she was a kid, all this furniture, it certainly has stood the test of time. Now I just want to show you these fabulous little tin miniatures. So where are they from, Holly?
They're Hallmark.
And if you look at this, you can see there's a little hook to hang them, but these are just the cutest. Now as a miniaturist, I wish they'd open so I could put like little plastic furniture in them, but they are just adorable on their own. And I've never seen that little bridge one before. Hallmark has such wonderful little things, and I know there's collectors of just Hallmark out there. And the more I see of the Hallmark items, I can see why there's so many people that collect it. So here is another wonderful metal dollhouse. And you can see that the rooms are double deep. So you have a bedroom, and then in the back you have the little bathroom. We're just going to show you around. This is unique that you've got a bit of a courtyard, and then this goes up. It's raised up to go into the living room. And when you step through from one to the other, you can see that it's quite a bit higher. But I myself collect metal dollhouses, and this is one I don't have in my collection, and I think it's a very unique looking dollhouse. You can see why so many people own these. They're just fantastic. And in the back here, they've got tools along the back wall and stuff, so there's like a little workroom. And then this would be the kitchen and the dining room. And this little spot here, there should be a fireplace. And I believe it's an indoor-outdoor fireplace, so they could have it out for the yard too. What a wonderful house. We actually found the maker's mark. It's Mar, and it's made in the United States. So this is a little garden shed by Reutter Porcelain, and this is exactly how it came. So we're just going to come in close and show you what it looks like inside. And if we come up here, we can open and show you a view from the top. Now, Reutter Porcelain comes from Germany.
Yes.
And they've been in business a long time. And they are known for their fabulous pieces of porcelain, especially the dishes. People really like the dishes and the bathrooms and kitchens that they've done. And here is another Reutter Porcelain. And do you remember what this is? Is it called corner shop, or it's got a door off to the offset here, and
Flower shop.
a flower shop. And like Holly said, when she bought them, this is how they came, and everything is fixed in place. But you do have the detail of the little door opens. And these are very, very thin. You know, very, very thin, maybe a couple inches wide. But it makes a complete little scene. They're just fantastic. And here is the Reutter Porcelain Cake Shop. Just look at the details on the cakes. Aren't those fabulous? So here is an outdoor patio tea room by Reutter Porcelain, and yet again the doors open. And you can see the fabulous tea set. Isn't their stuff fantastic? And to have such a collection of Reutter porcelain, I know there's lots of collectors of this as well. And their little rooms are just fabulous. This is a little chemist shop from Reutter Porcelain. You can see the wonderful little medicines in the jars. And this little door opens. For making up the medication. These are so detailed, and they're such wonderful little scenes just on their own. And here is another cake store. Those are so nice looking. And this one here is a little tea shop. And just look at those fabulous teapots. There's such a variety. I love the one with the little rooster in it. The burgundy one. Look at the little yellow tray with the little teacups hanging. And this door opens and it reveals the little scales for weighing out your tea. What a fabulous piece. The Reutter porcelain stuff is very highly collectible, and I can definitely tell why. Okay, so this is another Reutter porcelain room box, and we believe it's called an orangery. If you look around at the very top here, you'll see that there's planters that have the orange decals and the little angel. And then when we open it up, see that there are some orange trees inside and the fabulous food. And the only thing that Holly added was crystal. And look at those flower arrangements, aren't they wonderful? What a nice piece. And the last piece for today of Reutter porcelain for the little shops is an antique shop. And it really has quite the variety of their different patterns. They've got candlesticks, vases, teapots, gravy boat, and even some little statues. When you open the door, you see the umbrella stand and some plates, a clock. Very nice pieces. So now we have a fairy ornament that Holly bought. We can't remember the maker of it, but it's a pretty neat little ornament hanger that she's got her from. And you see these two little things here. Holly had made them as necklaces. They're pretty unique. There's jewelry findings. One's got a little tiny doll in it, and the other one's got a little statue. But they are quite big, so now they're just more for display. But isn't that fantastic? I like how Holly adds things from brooches and stuff and just really blings things up. And this little baby in here. Isn't that fantastic? You see her beautiful wings. Look at that. Now, Holly, tell us about these wonderful little vignettes that you've done.
The far one from me is Cinderella, and it's for like a wedding cake. And the second one is also for a wedding. And the third one here is an anniversary card.
So all Holly's done is found an appropriate card and made a little base. You can make it out of foam core, wood, or even mat board for framing pictures. And she said the two little tables that you see are actually the lids off of containers, and they're metal. And then she just put them on little tiny plastic, those cheap little cups you get at the dollar store for the base. And so what a simple little idea to use the card as your backdrop with the saying, and then you just make a little scene within a scene. And I just wanted to show you how perfect that teacup fits with the colors of that card. So this is something that you could do, and if you have all the stuff, put it together in 15-20 minutes. So here are two more cards. You've got Cinderella and a little Piglet and Pooh card. And then here's the scenes that Holly made inside these cards. Now, isn't that fantastic? A cheap, affordable way, and what a unique thing to give somebody as a gift. It's a good keepsake for a birthday. So these little chairs you said are from?
Dee's Delight.
And they all came as little kits, and you just quickly put them together. And they're sitting on bases because they have little domes. But start with a chair, and then you just make a little theme on that chair. So this is a baby shower. And here's another one for a baby shower. Just by painting the chair a different color and changing the theme, it could be graduation, anniversary, Christmas, whatever you can come up with. And here's the wonderful ones that they did for birthdays. So yet another easy, affordable, but you could come up with many different types of scenes for just having one chair. And these little domes that came are perfect to keep the dust off. And here we've got one. It's congratulations. So it looks like a wedding scene. Isn't that fun? So these here are kits from Dee's Delight as well. And you said that what was the difference here?
After I put the boxes together, instead of using the clear plastic, I put picture frames around them, and instead of using Kleenex, I put flowers in the Kleenex space.
So these are I'll spin to show you. They're quite wide. So this back part would have been where you had a tall box of Kleenex, and you would have had it in your room. So what a nice looking Kleenex box. We're going to show you each one of these individually. Here we've got the poor maid. She's very, very tired. She's taking a rest after doing some dusting. That's a wonderful chair. And look at that beautiful cameo on the wall. And here we've got a little rocking chair with a teddy bear on it, and a little table with a wonderful flower arrangement. And here's another chair with a teddy bear. We've got cherub on the picture on the wall, and another little table with flower arrangement and the hat and the purse. So someone's just come home and taken the stuff off.
Sitting table with the telephone that
So this last one is a hallway sitting area with the little chair and the telephone sitting. So this would be easy enough to adapt right now. You don't need much. You've got a chair, a table, a picture, and a few little odds and ends. So that's another really easy, quick, but very effective way to make a little vignette. These two little Barbies are by Hallmark. There we go. Isn't that fantastic? Just a little scene by itself. And I wanted to show you this. This is for the Red Hat Society. And look at how simple. A little takeout cup. Keeps the dust off. So here are some more of those Kleenex box kits from Dee's Delight. And they are really, really different. And you can see she's no longer using them for Kleenex. So she's just stuck flowers in them. But look at all the different papers. I like this idea of adding a braiding to cover up all the edges so you don't see, if you don't quite have them even, it really hides that. So the first one here looks like a grandma and a grandpa sitting in the park, and they've got their little dog with them. And the second one is a little bistro table. Someone's got cake on it, and then they've got a little baker's rack in the back. And here you've got a dressing table, and you can see that she's got her fans, and look, you've got a cameo picture. And you've got and you have the little makeup display of perfume. There's a necklace in there. And then the plants. And this last one is somewhere at the park with a beautiful wicker chair outside and a flower arrangements on the side. And that looks like my lunch. A bottle of wine and an apple. Seems balanced to me. Okay, so tell us about this scene, Holly.
Okay, that is a gentleman's room, and I made that for my husband.
Look at all that.
When it's plugged in, the light shines through the back.
Oh, so you see through the windows.
As well as the lamps light up.
Oh, he must have just loved when he got this as a gift. And now we're going to put the glass back on to show you how fabulous the frame was. I just wanted to show you how it looked with this frame on, and then how she did the top. Isn't that fabulous? See, Holly has this eye for detail to add layers to things and just to make it look that much better. Okay, so this room box here is from Miniland. And he has some of these elaborate with the wood carvings. And this is a bar. And this is something Holly made for her husband again. Isn't that fantastic? Look at that pool table. We're just going to go in closer. And do you see the fabulous carving? Look at this bar. Magnificent. I'll show you where the pool cue holders are. So was this given to him as a birthday gift or a Christmas gift?
Christmas
A
gift.
Christmas gift. Oh, fabulous. I just want to do a close-up of the bar. There's more of Holly's crystal that she loves. But I wanted to show you the bottles and the cups. And here's how it looks with the whole frame in place.